really heavy duty type cars, so they like to have fun, so we get some races in. It looks like we're gonna go green here on this right here. Let's see who gets out on first. Looks like car 34, Josh Brand, is taking the lead. Oh, Pataki took the side there, back straightaway. Took a little bit of the concrete with him, it looks like. Josh Brand is very gung-ho up front. Looks like Pataki might have a little bit of problem with his tire up there from when he rubbed the wall. Let's see if he makes it around for the full laps. He's running a little behind on the back in the pack. Josh Brand is taking a strong first lead with Cash Rickman in the second and George Lukey in third. Looks like he might have a flat tire. Mikey Pataki is running on his rim, looks like. Looks like Pataki's gonna pull off. He realizes that he probably can't run too much further there. Our heats are 8 laps, so it looks like we are halfway there. Looks like George and Cash are battling out there for second and third place. Got the white flag, 1 to go, and looks like we're going to finish up here with the checkered flag with car number 34, Josh Brand, to finish up in the heat, first place. And it looks like George did a pass, and let's see if Cash can pull off. Pulling into second. No, we've got George Lukey pulling into second and Cash Rickman into third. They will all go to the main. The heat races are just to determine placement for our main feature. Now our next heat will also be heat number 2 for our Thunder cars. Okay, so now you've got David Johnson in the 5JX. He's the inside, and outside should be Blake McKinrick in car number 13. Row 2, you'll have William Kaiser on 19R, and Gerald Larson Sr. out of Eustis, Texas, and the 5J. All right, we are given the green here. The 13, driven by Blake McKinrick out of Ferris, Texas, has taken an early lead. Looks like a 5J driven by Gerald Larson is coming in as a strong second. Blake continues to be in the lead in car number 13. Looks like we've completed 6 laps. 2 more laps to go. Let's see if Blake is able to continue to take the first. He's still got a strong lead coming in around to turn 3 and 4. Okay, our next class is our Eco Limited Modifieds. We have 2 heats tonight. You have in your first row inside David Jones out of Jacksonville, Texas. On the outside, Josh Baker in the 01. Row 2, car number 23, driven by Ricky Slack out of Ennis, Texas. Outside is car number 9, driven by Lane Skinner out of Corsicana. Row 3 is car number 310, Scott Merrick out of Forney, Texas. Looks like we'll get a green here maybe in the next round. Coming out in the first turn, looks like they're running in. Well, looks like we got a false start. We're gonna do a restart. Hold on just a minute. Looks like we had somebody jump to start. Looks like David Jones took it a hard first place going around. Josh Baker is fighting for second there, coming around turn 4. Lane Skinner in the number 9, he's definitely fighting for that second place. Looks like he took it over in there in turn 1. Is definitely coming in with Ricky Slack, fighting with Josh Baker. Well, that's a close finish, right? Or not finish, but close right there by the flag stand with Josh Baker and Ricky Slack. David Jones is trying to hold on first place, but Lane Skinner in the number 9 is definitely coming around on turn 2, trying to come down the straightaway. Does he do it on turn 3 and 4? He takes the high side and comes down and see if he picks up the speed, and he does it. Comes in right in that first place. Let's see if he maintains it going around. Two laps to go. Lane Skinner is another young driver here at Big O Speedway that runs in our Eagles. Is in first place here. I believe he's around the age of 14 or 15 years of age. Definitely got great talent being a race car driver as he takes the lead here in our Ecos. And he pulls it off with 5J. David Jones coming in second. Josh Baker got in there in the fourth, a little squirrely there, and 310 Scott comes in last. Now these will all go into our main. right, coming into our Heat 2, we have Henry Harrison in the 87 out of Crandall. And we also have car number 97 driven by Charlie Adler out of Scurry, Texas. Dustin Sprouse in the 22 Double X out of Crandall. The 19R driven by Dylan Richards out of Red Oak. And Keith Burnett out of Palestine, Texas in the 0 car. Dustin Sprouse seems to maintain a strong lead with Henry Harrison right there in second place. Comes 3 wide almost, got a little run in on number 97 driven by Charlie Adler. Dustin Sprouse seems to maintain his strong lead with Henry Harrison coming in and Keith Burnett in third. Looks like there might be a fight for fourth and fifth there. And the 2 yellow cars coming around. Going to be Charlie Adler and Dylan Richards in those back 2. All right, this is our factory stocks and our Heat 1. Our row 1 is going to be Taylor Rawlinson in the car number 8 out of Midlothian. The double O, Royce Jones out of Troop, Texas. Car number 21, driven by Jimmy Gore out of Kaufman. The 234, Chad Dinkerman out of Forney. And car number 70, Kenneth Chamberlain out of Jacksonville, Texas. Looks like we've got a hard fight there in turn 4. Royce Jones definitely giving the run with Kenneth Chamberlain there. Jimmy Gore coming in on the 3rd place there with, looks like Kenneth Chamberlain. Oh, got a little rear end off of Royce Jones there. On the back straightaway. Looks like Kenneth was able to make it there on between turn 3 and 4 into 1st place. You got trailing there, you've got Royce Jones in the 00. Oh, and it looks like 21 just made move Jimmy Gore into 2nd. He's going to try to maintain that lead over Royce Jones. Car number 8 and 2, 3, 4 continue to battle out in the back for 14. Going into our last lap, appears that Kenneth Chamberlain still has his strong lead there. Car 21, Jimmy Gore looks like he's maintained his 2nd. I don't know. This is a photo finish for. Oh no. Royce Jones was able to pull off that 3rd with Chad Taylor coming in on the rear with 14. All right, so next is going to be our Heat 2. Row 1 is going to be Michael Dodd in the car 77D out of Joshua, Texas. On the outside of row 1, we got Roger Chaney in the car 113 from Ferris. Row 2 is the car number 813, Dylan Courier out of Plano. On the outside will be Gerald Larson Jr. in the 5H. And then in row 3, you got car 72, Ben Brand out of Maybank. Like the 113, Roger Chaney is taking off for a quick start. Let's see how we hold up in the back straightaway. Roger continues to hold that lead with 5H, Gerald Larson in the strong 2nd. Gerald's going to try to take the lead over here on turn 3 by going lower. Does he do it and pull out? And he comes up, gets right in between Michael Dodd and Roger Chaney. are definitely battling out for that first and second. And 77, Michael Dodd definitely pulls through into the first. Ben Brand holds back in the back four. You got Michael Dodd, and then you've got Roger Cheney. And Gerald Larson Jr. fighting back there on the back straightaway for second place. Michael Dodd in the 77D is definitely taking a strong lead with 1 lap to go. Looks like Michael Dodd, car number 77D, definitely closes the deal here in the factory stock. Of course, they will all move to the A main. We thank for Shelley Smiley York of City Real Estate for our sponsorship of this class here at the track. If anyone's ever looking for a great realtor in the area or surrounding area, definitely look up Shelley Smiley York. She's with City Real Estate. She'll be glad to handle all your real estate needs, whether you're selling or buying. All right, our next class coming up on the track here is going to be our interceptors. We have in row 1, car number 88, George Lutke out of Midlothian, Texas. On the outside of row 1 is car number 43, James Moon out of Grand Prairie, Texas. Richard Cubits out of Waxahachie, Texas, and car number 64. On the outside of row 2 is going to be 651 or Tanik Miguel. And the last row there, row number 3, you're going to have the car number 3113, Landon Campbell out of Rockwell, Texas. And Landon is a fairly new driver to Big O Speedway in general. He decided to jump into the Interceptors. He is 14 years of age as well. We're going to reline this up. Well, we got a little bit of fender bender out there. Looks like some that ran up high and some ran up low. Looks like we got a little bit of spin out. Looks like it might have knocked out 651. Let's see, looks like some fender damage there, and we'll see. We've got a hood, looks like a raise up on the one of the cars. Looks like they're going to stop over there and turn forward to see if they can't get that down and latch down so they can see and race. Looks like that front fender on 651 might be someone need to maybe pull that off. Looks like they're picking up some debris out there on the track, so it'll take just a minute. And it looks like car 651, driven by Ortenic Mikkel, is being asked to take a look at his bumper, see if there's some loose piece that needs to be secured or yanked off before he continues to race. They're just going to take a quick look at it while they're picking up the debris from the little collision there between 3 and 4. Looks like we still have on the track. Here is cart number 3113, driven by Landon Campbell out of Rockwell. Looks like Ortenic Mikkel is good to go. So he'll be back on the track with car number 88, George Lutke. So we have 3 cars. Looks like we might have lost to Okay, looks like we've got the track good and clear. And so we are getting ready to go. Well, we are green here. We've got the green flag from the flagman. I guess the other 2 cars that got in a scuffle had to pull off. So we got George Lutke in the car number 88. Ortenic Mikkel in the car 651. Landon Campbell in the car 3113. Looks like they're going to battle it out, Ortenic and George there. All right, coming into our last lap here on the Interceptors. Landon pulled off, and we've got George Lutke taking first place with Ortanic McKell finishing out of second. Maybe Landon thought he was pulling off, but looks like he's coming back around. Alright, our next class is going to be our USRA Limited Modifieds. Alright, row one. Inside is Harley Bowden out of Ennis, Texas, and the car number 522. On the outside is Joe Findling out of Forney in the car 7-6, and the car number 3 driven by Levi Wilkerson out of Russ. Joe finally takes an early lead, but Harley's not too far behind. Levi Wilkerson is also another young kid that is driven into an upper class. Joe remains his strong lead. Oh, he got a little squirrely there in turn one. Still remains his first lead. Joe finishes up his first in this heat. In our next class, it's going to be our Hornets. Hornets is a beginner class for those that want the kids that are interested in racing. where they just race among themselves. There is no adults. Gives them an opportunity to explore, get to know the rules, and to know the flags. Get the feel of dirt racetrack. So in this heat, we will have 6 cars. Row 1 will be car number 8, driven by Wyatt Cubits out of Waxahachie, Texas. Outside will be Aubrey Kidd out of Princeton, Texas in the 08K. Row 2 will be 90D Jordan Gomez out of Royce City. Car number 22, driven by Cameron Dodd out of Burleson, Texas, will be in the outside of row 2. And row 3 will have car number 9, driven by Bobby High out of Chatfield, Texas. As we see here, the cars and the Hornets, they're learning as far as their lineups. You got car number 8. He's fairly new to our Hornets class, and he's moving up here to the inside first row. He might not have realized in the lineups that's where his placement is. Sometimes kids get a little nervous too, and they want to stay back even though they're placed up front based on their draw. But we got him up there now, so sometimes they just need a little encouragement to get up there. They're moving a little slow, just making sure their lineups are good. And they're given a green. As you can hear those Hornets, they sound like a Hornet. They're little buzzing 4 cylinders underneath those hoods. It's all learning class. As you can see, some are faster as they gain more experience on the track, as they get more, what we call more seat time in their cars and get more familiar with their cars. A lot of them work on their own cars themselves and gain them experience working on their cars. They learn how to be a mechanic, and they learn about math and all kinds of good things. And when you're working on a car, it definitely educates that driver. Number 9 looks like Bobby High out of Chatfield is taken into the lead there. Looks like we've got a little smoke coming out of one of those cars there. Could be just some oil burning, but let's see. Car number 22, Cameron Dodd. He's definitely got something smoking. Looks like Jordan Gomez is coming up strong, and then Wyatt is getting in the pack, into the pack, and here comes Bobby High. Cameron Dunn is still pushing that car even though it's got some smoke, so hopefully it's just either some tire burning off or maybe some oil burning. Wyatt's still in the back of the pack. That's okay. We got Bobby High that took the first place there in the heat. Cameron Dodd comes in a strong second. Looks like we got Jordan Gomez and then Aubrey Kidd that came in, and White coming in at 5th. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a brief intermission before we start our features for tonight. Please feel free to wander around. Our concessions is waiting for you for any cold drinks or food assortments. We got hamburgers and cheeseburgers and foot-long corn dogs and an all-beef hot dog that we've been well known for. Uh, we've also got pork tenderloins for those that want to try something a little different than the usual food. Of course, we've got great nachos and cheese, chili cheese fries, Frito pies, and we got basically everything that you could think of that a concession would need. Of course, we got candy, and we have our walking tacos too. So please visit our concession for all your needs to munch on before we get into our features. We're looking at probably about 10 minutes. All right, we are now getting back in track here with our features. Our first feature will go right into our UMP late models. We'll get a lineup here with Sloppy Hog and the ZZ in row 1 in the inside. Cooper Tilley will be in the outside in row 1. Jim Moon in the car number 2, row 2 in the inside. Trey Langley in the 00Z, he'll be in the outside. Row 3 in the inside will be Ortanic McEl in car 21. And the ZZX, driven by Kara Langley, she'll be on the outside. And then you've got car number 20. It was driven by Randy Kubitz. And on the outside, car number 88, driven by Richard Kubitz. They are brothers, for those that recognize the similar last name. And then in row 5 on the inside, we'll have Bill Lane in the number 5. This will be a 15-lap feature. Got to get these late models tightened up a little bit so we can go green. Alright, here we go with the late models. ZZ taking an early lead there off of turn 2, coming right. Cooper coming right on his tail though, taking the high side. Trey Langley coming in on strong 3 with James Moon right behind him. James Boone took a little bit of that infield, almost got the tractor tire coming around turn 2. Kara's coming up in the back, along with car number 20, Randy Kubitz. Cooper Tilley's keeping a strong second, right behind him is Sloppy Hog in first. Trey Langley hanging in on strong third. Looks like Ortanic McEl coming in on fourth. However, looks like car number 2 coming in strong right behind Ortanic. Up high, gave room for Bill Lane to move in. into 8th place. ZZ still remaining in the lead, with Cooper Tilley a strong second, with Trey in third. James Moon coming in on the 4th, and Ortanic McGill 5th. And it looks like Bill Wayne coming in 6th, and Kara coming in 7th. Oh, looks like we might have a caution. 20 went off on the edge. Randy Cubits. right, so now we've got our lineups back in place. We got ZZ Top in first place. In their second row, we got Coop Tilley and Trey Langley in the outside. Our third row there got Jim Moon in car number 2. Car number 21 on the outside is Ortanic McKell. Car number 5 is Bill Lane. And then our lady driver, Kara Langley, is in the outside. We are still waiting for the tow truck to help out with the car that went number 20, went over on turn right there. Looks like they're going to try to see if they can't push start it. There he goes. There we go. Thank goodness he's okay. He took a pretty good dip over there over the edge of the hill. So he'll go into the back of the field. So now we are getting our lineup. We should be getting ready to go green here in just a second. Here we go. Let's get our... Looks like ZZ Top took a strong lead. And you got Trey in there on the second with Coop Tilley in third. Heading up the rear course, car number 20 might still experience a little bit some effects going over that hill, rounding out the end of the pack. ZZ Sloppy Hog is running into first. Got a little squirrely there on turn 4. Trey Langley right on his tail though, trying to see if he can't capture that first place on that feature win. Cooper Tilley, they're battling out with James Moon in the car number 2. Looks like we've got 2 laps to go to make this happen. Whoever wants the first place, second, third. Looks like ZZ and then Trey and Coop Tilley and James Moon coming in 4th, with Kara coming in 5th, Ortanic coming in 6th, Bill Lane 7th, and our car number 20, Randy Cubits. Congratulations to Sloppy Hog in first place out of Arlington, Texas, and a ZZ late model. Let's give another round to Sloppy Hog, our feature winner for late models. Congratulations, Sloppy Hog. All right, our next class is our Thunder cars. In our first row, we've got Josh Brand in car number 34. He's in the inside. Outside is car number 13, driven by Blake McKinrick. George Lutke in row number 3 in the 88, or row 2, I'm sorry, in the 88. We've got Mr. Johnson, David Johnson in the 5JX on the outside. Row 3 in the inside, Cash Rickman driving the 72. Got William Kaiser in the 19R on the outside. Michael Pataki, he looked like his tire fixed in 82 in the inside. 5J, Gerald Larson Sr. And here we go for a green. Looks like the 34, Josh Brand, took an early lead here. Blake is definitely giving him some competition right on his rear for a second. Michael Pataki is definitely pushing his car this time around, trying to get up there. Looks like aiming for a strong third place. Got his tire fixed from the heat race. He's taking the approach, staying down low. Well, it looks like the majority of the cars are taking the high side. Well, that might be the cause of it. He should have stayed low. He did a little spin out there. Looks like we're going to go for a yellow since he is not moving. And we'll get relined up here. Of course, Mr. Pataki will go to the back of the field, get relined up here. We have 3 laps complete at this time. we got green right going off, and Josh takes that early lead again. Blake is definitely on his tail. Josh and Blake in the car 34 and 113 are definitely fighting back and forth for first place. Looks like we have George Lukey coming right behind them, trying to come in a second place. Looks like 5J there did a little spin out. Gerald Larson Sr. got back into the game. Looks like we've got a strong lead here between Blake and Josh Brand in the 34. Got 3 more laps to go. Josh Brand still in the lead with Blake McKenrick 13 and George Lukey in the 88. We've got Mike Pataki, looks like he's trying to hang on to fourth place there. We've got 5J, Gerald Larson Sr. and Cash Rickman coming up and behind. 1 lap to go. The 13 ran into a bump. Looks like, and 34 pulls off the finish for first place. 13 still gonna pull off strong in the feature. All right, congratulations, Josh Brand. Finishing strong in our Thunder Car class. Our next class is going to be our Eco Limited Modifieds. In the inside, we'll have Lane Skinner in the car number 9, Dustin Sprouse in the 22 XX. Second row, we'll have David Jones in the 5J. We'll have Henry Harrison in the 87, the outside. In our third row, we'll have Ricky Slack in the 23. We'll have Keith Burnett on the outside with car 0. And Josh Baker in the 01, fourth row inside. Charlie Adler, 97 on the outside. And we'll have Scott Merrick in the car number 310 on the fifth row inside. And Dylan Richards, 19R on the outside. All right, here we go with the green. Well, looks like Lane Skinner is taking the floor. The first place coming around on turn 1. But don't shortchange it. Number car looks like, sorry, I can't read that. The car is coming right up behind Lane Skinner trying to aim for first place. Let's see, that is 22 XX, Dustin Sprouse. Definitely giving Lane a hard time running in the first place. We'll see it comes around the corner here from turn 3. Car number 87, Henry Harrison, is coming around on the third. Field is definitely spreading out a little bit. You got Mr. Jones coming around fourth. Mr. Skinner's holding tight on that first place. So you got Mr. Lane Skinner, Dustin Sprouse, Henry Harrison, Mr. Jones, David Jones, wrapping out your top 4. Coming right behind David Jones, Ricky Slack in the number 23 and 97 by Charlie Adler. Dylan Richards in the 19 is giving Charlie Adler and Mr. David Jones. They're all fighting in the battle in the back. Lane Skinner's almost a full length of the straightaway ahead. He's got to watch taking that brim up at the top. Skinner and Dustin Sprouse remain your top 2 leaders. One more lap to go, finish, and we'll take in the checker. Lane Skinner. Looks like Lane Skinner took the checkered with a strong lead. Lane Skinner out of Corsicana, Texas, in the car number 9 is your feature winner for Eco Limited Modifieds. Let's give a round of applause to Lane Skinner. Congratulations, Lane Skinner. Our next lineup will be our Hornets class. They'll be coming out on the track. In the meantime, we'd like to thank our sponsors here at the track. We got Rendell RV. For all those that have an RV or thinking about purchasing an RV or rent an RV or need an RV in repair, they'll handle all your RV needs. Definitely check them out in Rendell, Texas. Also, Pepsi is a major sponsor here at Big O Speedway. We carry Pepsi products and a variety of soft drinks for your choosing. We also have Lutke Fireworks here that are a major sponsor here as well at the Big O Speedway. We thank them for their use of their fireworks and sponsorship here at the track. We also have Shelly York here as the realtor we mentioned earlier. Great realtor to handle all your real estate needs, whether you're selling or buying real estate. Why don't we go ahead and get the Okay, so we have our car number 9, Bobby High out of Chatfield, Texas, in the inside and the outside. Cameron Dodd in car number 22. Jordan Gomez in row number 2 in the 90D. And Aubrey Kidd in the 08K in the outside. And Wyatt Cubits in the car number 8, row 3. It looks like Bobby High is taking an early lead. Car number 90D, Jordan Gomez, is coming in on a second place. Looks like, oh, we've got a yellow here. We got bumped here. Looks like a car was trying to head off, and we got a car that was crossing over and one car slowing down. So looks like Cameron Dodd might have got a little bump there with, so let's see if he can't get his car started. Looks like he was having a little bit of car problems. And 08 Aubrey Kidd is where that collision came from. We've got our push truck over there to take a look, make sure he's okay. And our tow truck is on the way in case he needs a tow. Looks like we've got some debris on the track that they're picking up as well. Well, looks like he's okay then. They're going to just push him off the track and push him probably back to his pit spot. We're in the process of getting these lined up again. Cars are going green again. Looks like Jordan Gomez is taking a strong lead there with Bobby High. Looks like we have a Hornet up there on the brim on between turn 3 and 4, which will go yellow. Looks like they're okay. They're gonna pull right back on the track, so that's good. We have 3 laps complete, and this is a 10-lap feature. Looks like we're just trying to get the cars in lineup. With 2 more laps, or a lap and a half to go, we've still got Bobby High in the lead. And it looks like Jordan Gomez is keeping a tight second there. And Aubrey Kidd coming in on third. And Wyatt Cubits coming in on the fourth place. Now let's see what happens here, coming in down for the checkered flag, and Bobby Hyde takes the first place. Bobby High is your feature winner for your Hornets. So our next class will be our interceptors. Alright, so in our lineup here, we've got George Lukey in the row 188, Lieutenant McGill in the outside car 651, Landon Campbell in the car 3113, James Boone in the car 43, and Richard Cubits in the car 64 in row 3. It looks like we've only got 4 cars out on the track at this time. This will be a 15-lap feature. Looks like we're missing car 64. We might have had some car problems in the pits. Well, it looks like Lieutenant McGill is taking off with the first place with... Oh, we've got a caution. Well, looks like Landon Campbell got up there on the brim, got caught up. So we'll reline up here. looks like Jim Moon has taken in the lead over Organic, and then came George. And we got Campbell coming in right behind in 4th place. All right, looks like Organic took up to lead. I'm going on the green. Got George right behind his tail. Campbell's giving a run with Jim Moon. Jim Moon's coming around on turn 2. Looks like we have 6 laps complete under caution here. Organic's remaining his lead here with George right behind his tail. It looks like Jim Moon coming up in 3rd. Landon Campbell's riding the high of the track. He's coming right behind. If it did not finish, then he doesn't get paid. Is he disqualified? Oh, okay. So he just got last. Okay. Oh, gotcha. Fortanic's still coming around on the lap 13. And it looks like Jim Moon came around on second, with George Lutke at third, and Campbell coming in at fourth. Checkered flag for Ortanic Mikel. Coming in at first. Jim Moon coming in at second. Oh, he got a little squirrely there. Almost got the tractor tire. And George is coming in third place, with Campbell finishing out with fourth place. Well, wait a minute. I was thinking, wait a minute, it's Ortanic has got the... Oh, they apparently think someone has got the first place. Oh, wait a minute. I thought Ortanic got first place. There must be an argument of who is the feature winner here. 43 needs to obviously move off the slab. He is not the feature winner. I believe it is car number 651 is the feature winner. Looks like George is going off on the track. Maybe Landon over there thinks he's the feature winner. Oh, he's pulling off. Maybe he was just going to help out his friend, Ortanic. Maybe they're just going to battle it out here. Our feature winner is Ortanic Mikel in car number 651. Give it up for Ortanic. Get the loud so everyone can know it's Ortanic. Here, loud. Let him know he's the winner. No. Trophy doesn't go to car number 43. They're going to battle it out for a trophy. They're going to battle it out there for a trophy. Congratulations, Ortanic Mikel, on a great win. Our next class will be our limited or USRA limited modifieds coming out on the track. For those that don't know, Organic Mikkel is the son of Jim Moon. That's why they were up there fighting for the battle of the trophy. It's all in good fun, everybody. They are very competitive, though, in their racing, especially in their late models. All right, so we got our limiteds. We got Joe Fiddling from Forney, Texas, in car 76. Harley Bowden out of Ennis, Texas, riding the outside in the car 522. Levi Wilkerson out of Russ, Texas. He'll round out in row number 2 in the inside in the car number 3. And we are taking the green here. Boy, they are right side by side this time around. We have Joe taking trying to take a lead, but you got Harley right there battling them out. This is a 15-lap feature. Joe still remains your leader in this. Harley and Levi are battling out for second. Definitely came close on that rear on turn 4. Levi coming in on the strong. He's going to try to come up on high on the top with the spin out. Let's see if he keeps it going. Well, it looks like we'll have a caution. right, 1 lap to go for our USRA Limited Modifieds. Joe Finley is still our leader here and takes the checker with Harley and Levi. Looks like Levi. Looks like Levi Wilkerson took in the second place with Harley Bowden in third. Sorry about that, guys. We had a little bit of technical difficulty. That was Joe Finley, our USRA Limited Modified Feature winner. Coming up next is our Shelley Smiley York City Real Estate USRA Factory Stocks. All right, we have in our row 1 inside is Kenneth Chamberlain. He's actually your USRA National Point Leader. We have Michael Dodd on the outside, 77D. We got row 2, Jimmy Gore on the inside of car 21. Mr. Roger Cheney in the 113 in the outside of row 2. We got Royce Jones in row 3 in the inside. Gerald Larson Jr. 5H in the outside. We've got Chad Dirkman 234 in row 4 in the inside. Ben Brand 72 in the outside. Taylor Rawlison from Midlothian in the car number 8 in row 5 inside. We got Dylan Courier in the car 813 on the outside. And our last row number 6, car number 14, Clinton Birdwell out of Ennis, Texas. Looks like we're going to get ready to go green here really quick. Kenneth does take a strong lead for first place. Mr. Michael Dodd in the 77D has come right behind him up on the high brim in second. It looks like he got a little push there from car number 21, which is Jimmy Gore. Looks like the field in the middle is definitely fighting to move up through the ranks. Mr. Dodd is definitely giving Mr. Chamberlain a run. Here's on the back straightaway and through the turns. Jimmy Gore through 21. He's coming in with a strong third. Chad in the car number 234, he's definitely pushing. And Gerald Larson Jr. is trying to come up the ranks. Looks like he's trying to push for a third place. Let's see if he does it coming around. He sure does. Michael Dodd took the lead here. He is barreling out in first with Kenneth Chamberlain in the strong second there. But we can't discount Jared Larson Jr., who's come through the ranks, and he's already coming up in third place. I think Michael Dodd's got a rocket in his hood, because he is just heading out, distancing himself away from the pack, coming up on lap traffic on the track. I don't know if Kenneth is going to be able to catch up. This is a 15-lap feature, completing 10 laps at Well, there goes Gerald Larson coming in as second. The Pork Chop coming in third. Gerald Larson, I think, has found his groove on the lower half of that track, found some traction. He is staying low on the track, and Kenneth seems to follow that. Thinks he found something too. Michael Dodd still remains his lead, though. We got 13 laps completed, so 2 more laps. $14 laps completed. Come around the checker. Let's see if Michael Dodd takes the lead. Michael Dodd takes first place with Gerald Larson second. Kenneth Chamberlain in your third place in your USRA factory stocks. Congratulations, everybody. We thank you at Big O Speedway for coming out and enjoying racing here every Saturday night. If you stay tuned to our Facebook page, like and share, you will stay in tune of all our events. We do have some upcoming events coming up. Of course, we're racing the next following Saturday. We'll have the mini mods and the North Texas mini bikes along with our weekly racing. The following week, we'll have our Gunslinger Series, which is $2,500 to win with the modifieds. There'll be the Outlaw modifieds here on the last weekend of July. And then stay tuned. We have some big show planned in the beginning week of August with $5,000 to win on our factory stocks. So stay tuned, and we'd love to have everyone come back and enjoy racing. All right, we've got Michael Dodd on the slab for our Shelly Smiley York City Real Estate USRA Factory Stocks. Give it up for Michael Dodd, feature winner. Congratulations, Michael Dodd. Please, everybody, as you exit your bleachers or the racetrack, please be careful as you exit our facility. We look forward to having you all come back.